Hello and welcome to Cowley Hall, room 100, the nice big lecture hall here in Cowley. This room is all controlled by an Extron touch-link panel. There's no power switch on this touch panel. It's always powered on. Sometimes you'll come in and the screen will be completely black. If that's the case, just touch the screen. That will bring us to our introduction screen here. And there's a nice little button right here in the middle. It says press here to begin. And when I press that, both of the projectors in the back of the room will power up. And I'm going to get a little screen that says, please wait while the system starts up. It takes about a minute for the projectors to power up, so we're not going to be able to do anything with the system until the projectors are ready. While the projector's powering up, I'm going to pull this drawer out, and this is where the keyboard is located for the computer. And I'm going to log onto the computer following the directions, Control-Alt-Delete to begin, hit OK on the responsible use message, then use my 8.4 username and my password that I've created in order to log on to the computer. And then make sure you're logging on to Eagle there at the bottom. It should be the default on there, but make sure that it says Eagle so that you can get onto our domain and reach the internet. And I must have typed in my password wrong. Let's try it one more time. And there we go. And that powered up. While we were doing that, our screen automatically, when the projectors were ready, came into its main menu mode here. We have the unique ability in this room to control the two separate projectors and show two different images on each of the projectors. The left projector, which will be the instructor's left as you look out to the room, is controlled using the top buttons labeled left projector. The right, the instructor's right, is labeled on the bottom, so on the bottom. So right now, PC is the default mode for both of the projectors. And I'm going to go ahead and power on the document camera here. The document camera is located on the desk. Press the power button in the back left-hand part. It takes just a second for the document camera to warm up and be ready. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch just the left-hand projector to the document camera. So I press the document camera button on the touch panel. And that powers up the screen. If I wanted to switch to something else, if I wanted to switch the other screen to the document camera, I go ahead and hit the button for the right projector, and I get the document camera up there. I'm going to go ahead and connect my laptop now. All the connections you need for the laptop are located here on the desk. We have both analog and digital laptop connections, depending on which type of laptop you have. I'm going to go ahead and use the analog one. It fits nicely right into the video card on my computer. Then I'm going to plug the audio cable into the headphone jack on my computer. And I'm going to let you know that any device with a headphone jack, such as an iPod or an MP3 player, can be played through the sound system if you just plug this device in and then make sure that you press the laptop button on the touch panel. So I'm going to go ahead and press laptop on both projectors. And now the signal is not showing on either projector, and that's because my laptop has not been told that an external projector is connected to it. In order to do that, I'm going to hold down the function button on the bottom row of my Windows keyboard and press the F8 key. On most computers, that's going to scroll through automatically. Mine brings up a nice little menu. And so I'm going to move over to duplicate so that it shows both on my laptop and on the screens up at the top. The next thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to show you how to play a DVD. A VHS tape would be played right down on the VCR, and we would go ahead and press the VCR button. A DVD we're going to play in the computer in this room. So I'm going to put my DVD in the actual computer, then I'm going to press PC on both of the screens, if you want to show it on both screens. Then I'm going to wait for the DVD to load up on the computer, and I get a little menu here that pops up. I'm going to want to go down to the one with the little orange cone on it. Play DVD movie using Windows VLC Media Player. That's the media player that we're going to want to use for all DVDs. And I'm going to press OK, and then that's going to load up the software on the computer that's going to be needed in order to play my DVD. I can go ahead and click OK on any messages that might pop up. And it's going to take just a minute for your DVD to load, and then it'll begin playing. Right now I can tell on the touch panel that when the DVD plays, there will be no volume. My little volume knob here is completely empty. So if I turn this knob to the right, I'm going to get the volume to slowly come up. And that volume knob is going to be used for any device that you plug in. Your PC, your laptop, any device that you have, we're going to use that same volume knob to control the volume on it. The last thing I'm going to show you is the system off button. When we're done, we're going to go ahead and press the system off. That's going to ask, are we sure? I'm going to click yes. And that's going to power off both of the projectors, and it's going to mute all the audio. And that's important so that we can save the life of the projector bulbs that are in the projectors. And the final thing I'm going to show you is on the touch panel here on the right-hand side, a hard-coded button that says help. If I press that help button, it's going to bring up the names and phone numbers of the Academic Technology Services staff. And we're more than happy to help you with any questions that you might have, so feel free to call us at any time. Thank you very much.